vaginal smoking. Like, have you gone to
Eritrea? Vaginal smoking?
Is that, yeah, vaginal
which
smoking.
Which instantly made me feel like, I visualized my vagina as like puffing on a cigar or a blunt. Like instantly I thought of my vagina smoking a fat blunt. Like,
that's the visual that I had, and I'm like,
or vagina talking with the cigarette.
Yeah, like you trying to get up right there. What you want to do?
Well, you better know what you're doing.
What is vaginal smoking? It's like a sponsor.
First of all, I don't even know if it's called vaginal smoking. It's called Tish. It's a Tish.
Oh, Tish.
Yeah, Tish.
Oh, Tish. What's Tish?
And it's basically, you know how you sit in a sauna?
Yeah.
And you know them kind of saunas that look kind of like a toaster oven cover?
Yeah.
Okay, so they kind of make their own version of a toaster oven cover with like a tarp and stuff, you know, like big blankets and everything. And there's like a hole in the ground. And there's wood in that hole, okay? In that hole, and it's like certain woods, or maybe driftwood, just some old wood. It's wood up in there, okay?
Acacia wood or something.
We hope it's cedar wood or something like that. You know, something delicious, pine wood, but it's wood in the hole.
Okay.
And you have like a little chair that you sit on, like a very small, like bench that you sit on. And they put this tarp around you, like a toaster oven cover, and they burn that and you smolder it, and then it smokes. And then they put l'chai. L'chai is a butter, a certain type of butter, all over from your head, all the way down to your feet, and even some inside.
Whoa,
right? Inside. It's like you basting. It's kind of like you making a turkey, like a
wow, butter up in your coochie.
Butter up in your coochie.
Who wants some butter in their snatch?
Butter in your coochie, everything on your hair, your ears, everywhere, and then you sit on the stool, and then it smoldering the smoke, and just a little bit of smoke will come out, but you get really hot, and it's kind of like a sauna, and you are supposedly smoking out like toxins and things are coming out of your body, and like, you know, this is something that you do before you get married, so you like preparing, like getting rid of all the spirit, all whatever from the past, and all that.
Smoke it out.
All the other dudes.
All the niggas from the past.
All the other dudes.
All that stuff. You know, and prepare yourself for your husband. And then they also do it like right before you have a baby. And then some women just do it like it's maintenance. But you smell like very hickory, very smoky, like a barbecue. I did it. And like men was like, oh, hello. Like they was like attracted to me. And I was like, dang, I might should do this in my backyard. Just smoke out that thing. But
Smoke out that thing.
Smoke out that thing.
that barbecue.
We'll be back.
That
after these
barbecue,
messages.
get that barbecue
Smoke out that
coochie,
thing.
that hickory flavor.
Smoke
coochie.
out that thing.
It's like,
Here's her new hit, Smoke Out That Thing by Tiffany Haddish.
Oh my goodness.
but if you notice, like there's a lot of cultures that do that. The V steam, you know, where they steam it out, you know, in the Korean culture, Asian culture. There's a lot of like you want to, you know, you got to rinse that thing out.
So
I
that's
could see the
Tish, right?
Tish.
The Tish.
Tish. Yeah, I could see it. I could see it now. Like you opening your own spa here in the States, like Tiffany Haddish Tish. Haddish Tish. And then stores everywhere, and you can just
And
go
then in
vaginal
parentheses, smoke out that thing.
Yeah, and I
Smoke
was
out that
asking
thing. Smoke out that thing.
In case you don't know what it means.
I was asking
Smoke
them
out
if they do it, if men do it, and she's like, no, men, no, men do not do it. I said, but if men did it, I mean, it'd be some smoky nuts. That would be kind of
Smoky nuts.
I wouldn't run away from some smoky nuts, a nice smoke, like a hickory, maybe apricot, you know, cherry wood.
Cherry
wood nuts.
Smoke.
Nothing like a nice night with some cherry wood nuts.
I'm sorry.
boy.
I'm sorry if it's too graphic. But
No,
No.
we just have
Come on
now.
It's tradition, and it's, you know, it gets rid of, you know,
Right.
bacteria
That's
and
what's up.
whatnot. I felt really good about it, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I was definitely aroused for quite some time, at least a week, a whole week. I had to walk fast, take a lot of baths.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna introduce.
It was really good. It was really good. I was like, dang, I probably should have waited till I had somebody to, you know, copulate with. But, it was fun. It was fun.
Nice.
We had Boris here not too long ago, Boris Kojo, and he was just talking about that feeling, that energy when he gets to Ghana, and there's just something that happens. Like, what's that experience when you touch down, you're in the motherland, you're on the soil that, you know, your father came from? What's that like for you?
For me personally, it's like as soon as I come off that airplane, it feels like so much stress has been relieved. Like it's like something's like that's been holding me back, weighing me down, like restricting me is now gone. And it's like, I can like stretch out. I don't know, like a snake peeling out of its skin. Like I'm in my new flesh, my new environment. Like, and even like every meal that I have when I get there, I feel like renewed. I feel better and better and healthier and healthier. And I feel like you can see it. Like I can see it in the mirror. Like I look at my pictures and like every day that I'm there, it's like my skin, my eyes, my hair, like everything just appreciates it more. Like I'm actually getting nutrients. I'm actually getting to eat. Like I love walking around with no shoes on and feeling that dirt in my feet. And like, just, I will get dirty when I'm out there and I love it because it feels like I'm like absorbing what my flesh, my DNA actually needs.
Yeah, and you went through the process to becoming a naturalized citizen. What was that process like? And what was that emotion?
Easy. You just fill out the paperwork. You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
Fill out the paperwork, do your job, you know, fill out the paperwork and everything, turn it in, pay your application fee and all that, you know. And then they verify with the, you know, your daddy's birthplace, the verification with the family, Then you go in there, they have you know, you make a few oaths, you know, swear a little bit, you know, a little, yep, that's what the type of citizen I'm gonna be. Bam, 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 bam. You got your green card. You got your card. Booyah.
Here you go. I'm in. I'm official.
I'm a citizen now.
I'm a citizen. Hey.
Now I got to pay 2% of my income.
Is that right?
What?
Yeah, I pay 2% of my income.
To them?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I take care. I also have, you know, land there. I have houses. I have property there. I got farms, land. So,
wow.
Like, yeah.
Just the stress, because when I was in Nigeria, I was making videos out of Nigeria and everyone's like, dude, you look really happy. Like it's different. You're always in pretty good moods. You know, we're pretty, he goes, no, but you're like glowing. I go, let me tell you what it is. Everybody looks like me. I'm not worried about somebody worried about me being a black. I'm a black person.
Right.
I gotta go. Oh yeah, I'm a black person. I gotta watch the way I walk into this. It was none of that.
Just go.
The police are like, "How are you, sir?"
Yes.
Policeman like, "How are you?
Yeah.
How you do, sir? You good today?" It's just like it was just everyone looked like me, and everybody was a doctor, lawyer, teacher.
Don't it feel good to see the kids like smiling and happy
Yes.
and running and playing with
And
each
not
other?
worried about
And
the cops.
Yeah, and they like, hi,
Yeah,
and they giggling and just
freedom.
running along. Like,
Yeah.
that is such a relief. And then like we were going through like certain villages and there's like 8-year-olds being like shepherding the goats and the sheep and the cows and like, and I'm just like, look at that kid just like putting in the work and they look happy and they playing around the animals and playing with them.
That's
And
what
I'm like,
happens when you're not being hated.
Yeah, and there's also like that connection too. Like there's a connection to your
nature,
to your nature, to your root. Your
Bare
father.
feet.
Yeah,
They're
your father from Eritrea. Like, what did he teach you about your history? And
well, he told me a lot of stuff, but I thought he was lying the whole time. I ain't gonna lie I thought he was lying.
Like what?
Okay, so you got to remember, he was in my life till I was about 3, right? Then he was out of my life, and then he came back into my life when I was about 26, 27. So he's telling me all these stories, and just to me, it just seems like shenanigans. It doesn't seem real. Doesn't seem like that's possible. He's telling me about the war that happened for 30 years and why he ended up in America. He's telling me about his childhood and how he got to go to school in Germany and he got to do this because his mom and dad, they have money and all this stuff. I don't believe none of this. Okay, I don't believe nothing he was saying. I didn't believe, but I still hung on every single word because he's my daddy, right? He was my dad. That voice, like, it's something about hearing your dad's voice that like resonates on a cellular level. I feel like if he tried to tell me he wasn't my daddy, I would be like, whatever. Genetically, I can feel you, my father.
Yeah.
And if I look at my fingernails and look at your fingernails, then you my daddy. Look at these ugly fingers. You my daddy, like, you my daddy.
Sometimes
You
you
can't
get
have
your
it.
father's hands.
Yeah,
Get their
yeah.
father's.
Yeah.
What I remember, because I was around when you were like, I'm going to search for my dad.
Oh my God, yeah.
I was around
and I
for
couldn't
that.
find it for a long time.
that's another 154 conversation in the books. We are bridging culture back to its roots.
From Africa to the world, we're telling stories our way.
So make sure you hit like, subscribe, and share your voice in the comments. This is 154.